Sixth grade, welcome to Fuse. I'm Niway. You'll see that most classes are going to start this way with a vlog on your screen, coming up on the big main screen in the front of the room. And then you can follow along on these slides. They are posted on Schoology, or you can grab them on the bit.ly right down there. bit.ly 3, capital J, 3, capital Z, capital A, capital F, capital T. If that was difficult to understand, 3 Juliet, 3 Zulu, Alpha Foxtrot Tango, and it's all capital. Procedures for this class. You're going to follow along on the slides of daily activities, check your emails or Schoology. Support your team, sit with your team. I will have seating charts starting tomorrow. The first day, I usually like you guys to be able to come in, kind of take a seat at those front couple of tables and get a feel for each other, and we'll get the seating charts going as we move forward with this first unit. You work hard and be nice, and then floor your water. That just means kind of keep the water on the floor so we don't run the risk of spilling it on our Chromebook or somebody else's. This first 2 units is combined, so I call it Unit 12. It's going to be our intro, vocab, and spaghetti. And then, of course, we're going to go ahead and get started. Every slide deck, right at the beginning, I will have a table of contents slide like this. You can see exactly what the dates are, what the layout is. I'm also going to be actually posting out a calendar. I don't think it's not yet on Schoology as I'm recording this. I don't think I've got it quite written out by the time class is in, but it will be posted out on Schoology. You'll have the entire quarter roughly laid out. I actually have it laid out I use a paper lesson plan book, but I'll just try to make it a little neater so you guys can read it. It makes more sense to you. Also, at the beginning of every unit, you're going to see that I have the rubrics available to you. They're also posted on Schoology, my photo credit, which I'll touch on in just a moment, and then what standards we're actually covering in a given unit. If you see orange slides, just like when you're on the road and you see orange, it means that there's construction going on. So those slides are not done. Don't think that they are going to be finished or that you possibly have that ability to take a look at them. If they're still orange, then they're still under construction. They still may change. This schedule, this first unit, obviously it's a little weird. We got spring break coming up. We got that day off before Easter for Good Friday. It's kind of messy. Let's go ahead and get things started for today. Moving forward through here. These are the rubrics that you have for this unit. There's going to be a Fuse Challenge Summative Report. We're going to have one of those after spaghetti structures will come up after spring break. There's going to be a vocab word circles assignment. We're going to touch more on that later this week. There'll be a vocab quiz. That's a summative as well. The effort rubric, I actually need to update that link. And then there's a tech grade each week. I'll talk more about grading in the lesson plan for tomorrow. My photos, I try to drop some pictures in, keep things a little interesting. I pull my stuff from Yahoo Image Search. That is not actually a perfect citation, but they give some leeway to teachers to not necessarily use perfect citations, so it's allowed. Not that I love it, but it is what it is. Our standards for this unit, this is what the state calls them. These are actually the details of what you're learning in this class, and I think that state language can be a bit confusing, so I try to put it into language that students can understand. We have 6 standards in this unit. You're going to use feedback from classmates to make projects and programs better, manage your time wisely so you can get your projects done, whether working alone or with partners. Consider what you did and how the project could be improved for the future, both your process and the overall directions. Get information and put it in easy to understand formats. Predict how what you are working on could be good or bad for the world overall as we continue into the future. And create your own work by using the tools provided. So for today, it's going to be meet your teacher and the class. The objective, I can understand how 21st century skills differ from 19th and 20th century skills. I can understand how Fuse helps me refine 21st century skills. How have life skills changed over the past 200 plus years? And how will Fuse help me be prepared for the outside world? And then I can speak to how Fuse helps me build those skills. We're going to have a mix of speaking and listening and different things we're going to do in this class. For right now, we're going to use a tool called Padlet. So go ahead and type into your Chromebook, or if you're on the slides, you can click on the yellow part right here and it'll pop right up for you. Our bell ringer for today is going to be on Padlet. What do you want to do when you join the workforce? If you're not sure yet, that's okay. We'll put your best guess as to what you might do, and then what skills are going to be required for this particular profession. The rest of our agenda today, what we're serving up in Fuse, you're going to meet me. You're going to meet me. 19th and 20th century skills, 21st century skills. Get you a little bit of that Fuse crash course, kind of what is Fuse, and then our exit ticket for today. That is all I've got for you. I'm going to turn it back over to Live Niway. You have a really great day. Be nice to everybody. We love you. Happy Monday.